Welcome everyone to more Skullgirls Let's Roleplay.
That's
Hello.
right.
Welcome.
Harrow.
That's racist.
So,
I can't be racist. I'm white.
okay, so anyway, when last we left our heroes in various places, the majority of the group was going off to try to infiltrate the Renoirs in order to get a meeting with the Royals, which they already have an opening to do because they, have a contact who can get them a meeting with the Royals. But Zombie's plan is significantly better. Meanwhile,
Yes.
Sign and Laura are being carried away at gunpoint by Black Dahlia, and apparently going to meet Tan.
I see. How interesting.
We reopen. We return to Sign and
Laura.
because we are currently missing G Money and Time Knight, and therefore want to give them at least a little bit of a chance.
I'm not here.
I'm here.
We're missing Time Knight and G Money, so we want to give them time to
No.
show back up.
Time Knight
again.
is here.
Time Knight and G Money, time to get back.
Okay,
before
Time Knight
we-
and G Money not
continue.
here. Sorry.
What?
Shush.
Shut up. You're not here.
Oh, I'll leave now.
No.
No, we are actually just waiting on G Money, who is going to be here in like 5 minutes. But till then, we're going to start with the other group because they are all present. So yes,
We're waiting on Nero and G Money.
we're waiting on Nero and Zombie Cam to get back.
Waiting on Meyer and
Fire and Winter.
We're waiting on Meyer and Duhad.
There you go.
We're
Perfect.
waiting on this call to start.
So anyway,
I'm waiting for Godot.
we're waiting for our computers to start up.
Dahlia is kind of dragging you and Sign along, Laura, and as you start kind of moving through the town, you realize that that you are making your way towards the Grand Cathedral of the Trinity. But you're kind of taking a slightly roundabout route, probably to avoid being followed.
So I didn't know that the Medici Mafia was religious.
The Medicis have always been a very pious family. Dahlia, kind of like loosens her hold on Sign enough for her to be able to add to the conversation. Oh, no, hold on, is it Sign the girl or the guy?
Sign is a girl.
Tangent. Right. Okay.
Cosign's the guy.
Yeah. So enough so that she can actually speak.
Sorry?
You can speak, Sign. Sign is able to speak.
Okay. Well, I don't really have anything to say at the moment.
Noted. Dahlia kind of, prods Laura in the back and encourages her to move, take a side route as she continues walking both of you along.
All right.
She kind of goes, so, I've always had something I've been curious about with you. Not you in particular, but your type.
What do you mean, your type?
Well, you and your partner have been a bit of a thorn in the side of Medici's for, well, the last week at least. But it's not exactly the first time a small group of independent contractors have gone out of their way to suicidally try to inconvenience the family. I wonder why it is that you feel like this is something that you should be doing.
Because there's way too much crime in this place.
Really?
Mm.
And you think stopping the Medicis is going to somehow change that?
Oh no, you're kind of the biggest fuck, I forgot the word.
Biggest
Crime syndicate.
whatever. Whatever the biggest creators of crime, whatever the fuck that word is.
I don't know.
Source of crime,
Yeah. She
Kind of
Rowdy
biggest source of crime.
individuals.
yeah, humorlessly. Do you really believe that? Do you really believe that if you were to stop, that if the Medicis weren't around to hold this town's criminal element, God fucking damn you, phone, weren't around to keep a tight. Wait, what? I know that number. Why is he calling the goddamn whatever? Fuck it. Deal with him later. Anyway, do you really think that the Medicis weren't around to deal with the criminal elements in the city that it would cause a decrease in crime rather than just spreading it?
I don't know. Maybe someone else could do the job instead of a corrupt ass mafia.
Like who? The police? The government? Like they've ever managed to do much more than inconvenience us. Less so than you in most cases. At least you managed to shoot up a couple of our underlings.
Now, what I want to know is why are you bringing us to a church?
I thought you were a detective agency.
Mm.
Why would I be bringing you to a church? Now let's think about this. I've been given orders to bring you to the Skull Girl. I seem to be leading you to a church. It must be because I feel like stopping to have a nice prayer before I finish my mission. That must be it.
You okay?
Coughing.
I just think it's funny. Just the sarcasm.
She kind of tightens her hold on Sign a bit. You know, it's really funny the way that you people throw yourselves at one another in order to protect your friends. Well, you know, if it wasn't for Tan, was it the girl? No, what was his name? She loosens her. She kind of tightens a little bit more on Sign. That girl you were with, what's her name again? Tan, wasn't it?
Yes. That's right.
Yes, that's right. If not for her desire to protect all of you by, placing her safety, her life in your hands, none of you would be in this predicament, and you wouldn't be going along on this nice little side trip if not for the fact that you decided to volunteer yourself instead of the other child. All of this could have been avoided if you hadn't decided if you people would stop putting your faith in one another like that.
We'll see who's laughing.
Oh, I'm sure we will. Tell me something, young lady. She, kind of turns back to Laura. Why do you do it? You don't exactly strike me as the very romantic type.
Romantic.
Romantic. As in, filled with idealistic thoughts. You seem to have a very cynical outlook for someone with such a romanticized idea of how to stop crime in the city.
Well, you have no idea what my life has brought me here.
You're right.
In the matter of a week, I got to learn that my partner didn't actually exist, and kind of a lot of shit has been going down. But I can still say that I'm gonna finish the job,
Really?
even if I have to die in the process.
Do you really think that?
Mm-hmm.
And pray tell, with a gun to your back and 1/3 of your partner currently being strangled as the other one plans on destroying the city, how exactly do you plan to save everyone?
Why don't you wait to find out? Let's get to the cathedral first.
Well, fair enough. Though, I have to warn you, I really don't like having to wait on things. So, could you give me a little bit of a hint?
No.
No, you're no fun. You hear a cocking sound behind you as she tightens her grip on sign to the point of actually cutting off his air supply.
Her air supply.
air supply.
Her air supply.
That sucks. Oh.
Dodge.
Oh, dodge. Oh god. Fuck it. Alright. Plus. And then what's my dodge scale?
Your dodge would be.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find it.
Oh, yeah,
'cause
yeah,
I
yeah.
have it somewhere. Unless I. Do I even have dodge? What the fuck?
Oh, that would be unfortunate if you don't have dodge. A real bad time for you.
I swear I had dodge.
You
Wait,
might just have been
is it
relying-
dodge or is it acrobatics? I'm not sure.
Dodge. Acrobatics can be used for dodging abuse.
Oh, I have acrobatics. Okay.
It's at -2, but you can use it as a substitute.
Okay. And then. Okay, so then I'd have a -2, but then a +3. So.
Yep.
Because of acrobatics. Alright, that's a 7.
Okay. Well, you in total.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Oh.
okay, so 1 is your left arm, 2 is your right arm, 3 is your left leg, 4 is your right
Oh.
leg, 5 is your torso, and 6 is your head.
Okay.
You no longer have a right arm.
Oh.
A bullet about the size of your fist rips straight through, your shoulder, separating your arm from your body in a spray of gore.
Oh.
It's all going horribly, horribly wrong.
Oh god.
Dahlia, pulls back the hammer for a gun, and roll me a shock test.
Shock test? That'd be willpower,
Constitution
right?
and willpower.
Oh, it's Constitution and
Basically, this is a
willpower?
survival test, but to avoid going into shock as. Oh yeah, also
Okay.
you need to roll damage. Dahlia's gun is kind of huge.
Oh god.
Take 10 points of
I'd
damage.
imagine so, with a bullet the size of your
10
fist.
points of damage, for
Yeah.
fuck's sake, mate. Alright. I have 2/3 of my health now.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I invested in increasing my constitution. That would have been bad.
That would not have
if I
been
did.
great.
Yeah. Alright, so it's a okay, so it's a D10 plus constitution willpower.
Yep.
Is that doubled or
That is not double. That is just straight up. Constitution plus willpower.
13? I got a 13.
Okay. You are still conscious, though you are, a bit staggered due to not having an arm anymore.
Yeah.
No,
I'd
Yang!
imagine. Oh god. Fuck. Fuck.
Has Dahlia let go of me
Oh
or
no,
anything?
she's you're currently choking to death.
Yeah,
You might
one
want
of her
to make an attempt to escape.
one of her arms is a gun. Like
Yeah.
she doesn't have to use both hands to.
Yeah, one of her horrible robot arms is currently crushing the life out of a child, while the other one shoots down an unarmed woman in the back.
I wouldn't say
Okay.
unarmed, but oh wow.
What should I roll to pull away?
Yes.
I just
What should I-
realized that you meant by unarmed though.
Oh god. Yeah, there you go.
Wait, I'm sorry. I missed that last bit. What?
You said well, she shoots an unarmed woman in the back.
I mean, to be fair, she's still got one left, but
Yeah,
Do
but
you want me to roll, Duhad?
oh yeah, roll strength.
Just straight strength?
Straight strength
oh
against
god,
Dahlia's
that
strength.
child's gonna be fucked.
Not fisticuffs or...
No. You at this point, you're basically trying to pry her arm. Unless you have escape artist. Do you have escape artist?
No.
Okay, then strength.
You may need to use the drama point if you want to escape, but I don't know if you want to do that.
I will use my good luck point.
Okay.
I rolled a 13.
Good.
Okay,
It's a good
with,
place.
with your good luck points.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. You
Let's
managed
hope
to at
that-
least pull her arm away enough to get a breath of air. You haven't escaped, but you're no longer in imminent danger of dying.
Okay, good.
that's a
Lil,
start.
it's your turn. What do you want to
Good.
do?
Oh man.
Oh, we're like actually in combat. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
This is the worst possible scenario.
I don't know what.
Hey,
As soon as what's her face finds out that this is happening, she's going to just explode Dahlia with her mind.
I'm
Yes.
not sure what Laura would do if her arm is blown off.
She'd probably
Can I-
barely feel it because of all
Like-
the alcohol.
Yeah.
Well, she's a lot less drunk. There's
yeah.
a reason why I increased her constitution.
You can try and pull a gun on Dahlia.
Well,
Are you right-handed or left-handed? Because that's going to be important at this moment.
which arm was blown off?
Right?
Oh, she's right-handed.
Well, darn.
Look,
Da, 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 da.
you know. Yeah, this is the worst possible thing. Can I try and get her to let go of the kid?
Yes. Would you like to try and, shoot her in the arm or, throw yourself at her to distract her long enough for the kid to escape, or what?
Yeah, throw myself.
All right. You lunge forward. Roll me a brawl. Just brawl plus
brawl.
strength.
Well,
Super
can I
Smash
use
Bros.
the? Okay, well, I would have to use the kung fu skill.
Kung Fu will
Are you at
do
a
it.
negative because you're missing an arm?
You will definitely be at a minus 4 because you are currently disarmed.
Get it? Disarmed. So that's a plus
Just
dex,
so,
right?
man.
Yes.
All right. Good thing she has high ass
gunshot,
dex.
sure.
And then a minus 4 to her total.
Yes.
That gunshot sure caused a loud yang.
Okay, so in total that means she rolled a 10.
Makes no sense in this
But
context.
like all together. Oh,
Yeah.
just because the D10 was rolled as a 9, and then
Okay. You don't manage to break Dahlia loose, but I will be nice and let Zombie have another attempt to try and struggle free. Because of that.
Can I instead try to speak
Sure.
now that I've got breath? Okay, well. Dahlia, what are you doing? If you kill us, you're not going to have any hostages to use against Tan.
Dahlia starts laughing as she
You could just say
you-
that
you-
Tan will kill you.
okay.
as she points her gun
implied.
down at Laura.
Sign. The problem is that she has cosine and squiggly left.
Oh,
So you are.
True.
So Laura is expendable, and so are you.
Well, actually, Dahlia starts laughing and says, "That's the plan, dear." Laura, make a dodge roll.
Oh god, this is gonna be terrible.
Oh God.
And then I have acrobatics, but so I might as well just add 1. Oh,
Yeah, and
14.
Minus
Okay.
4 because of the.
Yeah.
10.
Oh yeah. Okay, so it's a 10.
Okay. Guess what I rolled for location this time?
God damn.
Did he? She
Take
just.
12 damage, and you no longer have a left arm.
Oh!
Oh, that's
God.
fucked up.
Holy shit!
Oh God. Oh God. This is get. Oh
Oh my
no.
god.
Da, 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 da.
I have a
Like-
third of my life left.
Yeah, Dahlia's gun is just billowing black smoke as she just turns Sign and lifts her up in one hand.
I have to roll another willpower roll.
yeah,
then.
No longer armed and dangerous.
She's potentially still dangerous, though.
If you
Alright.
Very
count
good, Winter.
lightly
Very
tapping
good.
you with 2
All
stubs.
right, so it's
dangerous.
so it's. What are you gonna
Yeah,
do?
put that on the
Bleed on
screen.
me? I'll bite your kneecaps off.
So-
So I got a 7.
Okay, so Laura collapses to her knees, too, shocked to actually continue. And in
Stupid
the same
bastard,
time,
you got no arms left.
Dahlia like lifts out Sign with like one hand just wrapped around her neck, and just lifting her off the ground with her horrifying robot strength.
Oh.
Can I cast 3 rapid fire spells?
That depends. Do you have those spells prepared, and can you speak the words?
Actually, hold on. Let me just look up what the requirements are, because some of them I know don't need words.
Yeah, look up what the requirements for that one are.
I like to imagine.
Okay,
that,
this one.
that
All I need to
Sign
do is
just
touching the
looking
person.
this up.
Yes. All right. Yeah,
Okay, so
you
one of them
scroll
is.
through your notebook real quick.
Oh, I suppose I could use that as okay. First spell. Also, don't forget you had a +5, Balil. I did offer you that. Remember?
Yeah. I think
Well,
that's
that was
kind
for
of
an
hard
attack.
to
That
do
was
now.
for the next attack, which.
Yeah, it's kind of hard now.
You can always kick. Though I think you're in too much shock at
I'm
this point.
kind of in shock, yeah.
Okay, first spell I would like to cast
Jiminy is missing a lot.
is
Yeah.
Sap Energy,
Yes. All right, go for it.
which
What does that require you to do? What does
just
that
touching
do?
them.
All right,
Just touching them.
Yeah, what's it
It'll. One target within 100 feet must resist. Oh, I don't even need to touch them; just need to be in range.
All right.
The one target in 100 feet must resist Constitution doubled against spell roll. If fail, lose 3 strength and 1 dexterity, to a minimum of 1 each.
Okay.
Kinky.
Roll your spell.
Yep, I am.
And it's Constitution doubled, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, I rolled a
Oh,
12.
shit.
I rolled a 1.
Oh, no. Oh, diddly darn.
Okay, well, I don't actually really need
Alright.
to look up the
Can you-
Constitution I was using for her, because she resists that. Roll that 1 again.
I did. I
Well,
rolled an 8.
did.
Okay.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay, second spell in rapid succession, please.
You're going to be at a -2 for this one?
That's. Oh, jeez, I better do the other one then. Okay.
Well, you're going to be at -2 for any additional actions you take, because you're trying to do, multiple things in a turn. And
Yeah.
you will also be
Isn't
at
it
a
up to.
negative for defensive
I can make
actions.
a number of actions up to my dexterity.
Yes, you can make 1 additional action for each 2 points for 4, 6, 8, and 12, etc. Dexterity. But you will be at a -2 for all actions, defensive and offensive, afterwards.
This is so sad.
Um,
This is so fucking sad. Everything bad could happen is happening. Fucking Laura.
Okay.
Laura's
I'm going
Laura's
to.
about to die.
Not really. Duhad is just sensitive towards Belial. Laura just lost both arms.
What's his reaction?
Okay.
Let's find out.
This spell allows me to unmake the target.
Okay.
what does that even mean?
It's a necromancy spell. So.
I think that
funny.
unmakes a dead creature. Like you can
No,
just
it's
as simple
a
as
wouldn't
living
that-
creature.
Okay.
Wouldn't that be funny? Is if it only worked on her arm, and then her arm fell to
Oh
pieces,
god, yeah, her robed arm. Just
and then you were able to escape.
So the problem with this attack, okay,
all right.
is I have to be touching the person, and I have to
Which you
successfully roll to
kind of
touch
are.
the person, which I am touching them. So I don't need to roll to be touching her.
Well, you're good.
And then I
You wanna
also-
try and touch her humany parts.
Okay. Well, if I fail touching her, or if I fail the spell roll, the damage is reverted onto me.
All right. That's
Oh,
Well,
Oh.
I guess it is kind of a last resort thing.
I was trying to find out the rules for neck.
you
break.
might want to use a drama point on this.
Yeah, but where's the fun in that?
You've got 2 other characters.
Not-
it's fine.
Not dying.
Yeah, it's fun.
Oh, okay.
I mean, the alternative is I just teleport out of here and leave
Oh man,
Nora to die.
Jimony's really fucking salty. G-Money has so much salt. It's so
Wow.
funny. Man, what a salty ass.
What a
Man,
salty bitch.
I get so offended by everything. Let me do this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm saying something.
It's
really
okay.
bad
It's okay.
in recording.
It's all right. I can understand you're salty too. So
Yeah.
I've got fucking gallons of salt.
I'm gonna look up
pouring out
the-
of my orbits.
I'm like Zombie Cam, who's like, yeah, if one dies, I'll just have like 30 other characters available. It's fine.
to be fair, the one situation where he isn't nearly as salty as usual.
Yeah, because he has so many. He has like multiple.
Yeah, and to
So anyway,
be fair,
Yes.
one of them, if they figure out that Dahlia did this, she's just going to like melt Dahlia's brain.
Well, not necessarily.
Here's the description of the spell.
okay. The necromancer attempts to unmake the target by reversing the natural flow. Attempts to unmake of energy. The caster must make a successful close combat attack, which may be dodged, but not parried, against the target as a final action of the casting process. Doing so will cause willpower times 4 plus success levels times 6.
Yeah.
Damage ignores armor. The victim is still alive, so also suffer -1 strength, dexterity, blah blah blah. Because rare feeling causes the spell to affect the caster. I hope your tiny little wizard brawling skills are better than Dahlia's close combat abilities.
Well,
All I,
I
need
mean,
to do
how-
is grab her arm since she's.
I mean, the
oh, no.
problem is with Dahlia though is ow, that's loud. Is that she's how is she gonna dodge it when she's attached? When she's
Oh yeah, no, she's going to be at a penalty, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She mute
Gee.
herself. Very.
There's echoes coming.
You
from
are causing
clicks.
echo.
Hey, what were you saying, Zombie?
Okay, so I'll roll to hit then.
Yes.
Gee.
Okay. I should have saved my good luck for this.
Afterwards, I'm just trying to find the neck break rules. Which it kind of gives away what I'm planning on doing in the next turn, but, oh
Yeah,
my.
well.
Okay.
I added my drama point to it.
Okay, fair enough. I'm not going to add a draw point for Dahlia here because that would be a bit unfair. Okay, yeah, you succeed. So that is how many success levels?
Well, that's not the spell roll yet.
Oh, this is a spell. Oh, that's right. That's the attack. Right. Okay. Yes, you successfully land a hit on her.
Okay, 4 plus.
Also, you can only use one draw point in a turn, so the spell cannot be used with a draw point.
Yep.
And this is going to be still the -2 because of the.
It's a 21 anyway, and I
Well.
get to roll another d10.
It's a 19, but yeah, holy shit, you're probably fine.
Oh my god, really?
So how much is that?
Sign might not die.
Yeah, holy shit. Okay, 24.
Might be able to
So
save us.
24. So let me actually get use Belial's JoJo character sheet that she made for the.
Oh man,
successful table.
I think it's
if you
7.
can-
I think it's
Seven,
7
yeah.
success level.
That is 7
If
success
you can,
levels.
if you can successfully do this, then that means Laura might get some robot arms.
Well, I might have other plans for her arms.
What?
What?
What? What?
What does that even mean?
Okay,
Do you have
well,
like a cloning spell?
No.
Brain-
I'm gonna clone your arms.
Pop a brain drain. I got another one for you.
Oh. Oh.
No.
Oh no, you're getting
Okay, well, so what did you get?
peacock arms.
I rolled that. How much?
No, for damage.
Oh, okay. Well,
what's
it's
the damage? Yeah. Hold on. Let me. Okay.
It's a
No, it's
time
just willpower time. Okay,
Oh,
willpower,
willpower times 4. So what's your willpower?
16.
So
So
16
total.
plus
yes.
success levels, which is 7. Sorry, success levels times 6. So 7 times 6 is.
Holy shit.
Yeah, you would have killed yourself if you failed this. You are so fucking lucky.
That is over. That's 41 damage, matey.
Okay, it's 42. Plus, what was the willpower thing again?
What do you mean?
What was willpower times 4?
Oh, 16.
Shit.
16. Okay.
How much fucking... Okay, if Black Dahlia survives this, then she has so much fucking health.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Good news, bad news here. You didn't kill her in one shot. That's the bad news.
She also
But-
has -1s to
Yeah.
Constitution.
Good
Dexterity,
news
and
is
Strength.
she's minus on all of her physical stats. And while basically what happens is you reach out as she's starting to strangle you, and as Laura's bleeding out on the ground, and you suddenly like just lash out and put a hand on her, like on her arm, on like her forearm, like her still human one, and suddenly this surge of dark magic just races out of this little girl. Her eyes darken, her mouth starts bleeding black, oily liquid. And
Oh my god,
at
it's
the
like
same-
a creepypasta.
Yeah, and
It's
at the same time,
Pony.exe all over again.
well, at the same time,
Like her
Dahlia's
realistic black
flesh
stuff
starts
oozes out of her
cracking.
mouth.
She
as-
starts beating off with a pole.
fucking kill you. Anyway, Dahlia's flesh starts to crack as if she is just like under a baking sun, like under a baking light. It starts to crack and bleed. Her eyes shrivel in their head. Her tongue withers. Her nails, grow out long and then fall out of her fingertips. Her hair extends down and turns like bright white. And finally, she
God.
collapses to the ground, barely breathing, and her arm so withered that the robotic prosthetics just slip off of her and clatter to the ground.
Holy fuck.
Oh my god, I sort of feel bad now. Should I feel bad?
No.
Wait, she still has the gun, right? Or did that get with her too?
The gun has fallen to the ground. Like her
Oh,
body
okay.
is so withered from this attack that she
Holy
can no longer
fuck.
hold it.
You turned her into an old lady. An old, like, crippled lady.
Can we hear me?
The magic slowly fades
Yes, we can.
from Sign's body, but something deep inside of her feels empty.
Bad.
Like she has touched death itself, and that is not something that's ever going to
Jesus.
go away fully.
That's
I
terrifying.
regret this.
That's terrifying.
Yeah,
And now should be the time that you switch perspectives.
yeah. Well, actually, hold on. Let's deal with Laura dying from bleeding out first.
Oh,
So, real quick, Laura,
It's a roll.
you are
Don't know.
you are losing way too much blood. You know that you're going to die.
how much longer? Well, I can roll some sort of constitution
Roll a
and
constitution
willpower
test.
You
to
got no
stay
arms.
Don't
alive.
forget,
Essentially,
Leo,
you
I
are
have a
losing
plan for
5
your
hit
arms.
points worth of blood every single turn.
Oh god. Well, I have 10 life
plan for your
points, so I can have 2 turns of actions before I have to start really worrying
Yeah.
about consciousness. All right.
Well, you are in shock. Keep that in mind.
Yeah. So Constitution plus willpower.
Yeah.
12. Right. Oh, yeah, a 12 in total.
Okay. You
Does
are
it, so
you are able to continue functioning semi-actively
all right.
for now.
I'm gonna get onto my fucking feet and run over to. I'm gonna run
Stagger.
over- yeah, I'm gonna stagger over to. That's really fucked up sounding, but I'm gonna stagger all the way over to Sign and tell her to go fucking run,
All right.
Run, kid, run.
run, Sign. Get back to the
First-
other.
Come here. I'm gonna grab Laura's leg. I almost said I'll grab Laura's hand, but
Oh.
Well, you can drag her. It's not like she's going to be able to do much to stop you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she needs a hand at this point.
well, no, I want to teleport her now.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, you're gonna teleport. Me?
Okay.
Well, you're in
Teleport.
much more immediate danger than myself, so
Where do you want to teleport to?
I'm going to teleport her to the
Hospital?
cathedral.
Okay. Oh,
Directly to the cathedral.
Okay.
Wait, wouldn't that be like filled with mafia people?
Wait, isn't that? Aren't you at the cathedral?
No, we're like on.
No,
the way
we're
to
like
it.
halfway there. Or something.
Blank Dolly got so impatient that she wanted to kill us
Black
here
Dahlia
now.
had alternate motives, which you will probably not find out now because you just fucking, like, drained all the life out of her.
Yeah, she's Yeah.
To be fair, they weren't going to
Very
figure out the alternate
interesting.
motives anyway because she was going to kill them.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
but the rest of you
well,
would have figured them out
yeah.
after she had, finished desecrating the bodies and doing what she was planning on doing with them.
Oh.
Yeah, we wouldn't know that.
Well, you'd find out about
you
it,
might,
though.
you'd notice the desecrated bodies.
You'd find out after she was done painting the town red.
So I'm gonna wait. So what am I
yeah,
gonna be able
okay,
to
so-
do over a course of one turn?
Well, so hold on, real
Roll a
quick,
new
zombie.
character.
All right, so you lose 5 hit
Yeah.
points of blood, but zombie, you just rolled 15.
Yep.
The world suddenly flashes out and re-emerges inside of a dark building filled with religious imagery. 2 very surprised-looking people are standing in the center of the room next to where you and scientists materialized. One of them is a nun. The other one is floating with bright blue eyes,
Oh.
Tan.
with blue light shining out of her eyes.
Just to clarify, I didn't teleport myself. I just teleported.
Oh, you just tell her. Okay.
Yeah, I
Just
can
Laura.
only teleport one person at a time.
So
Okay.
Laura, with no arms, bleeding out everywhere, and
Just
has
shows up.
probably barely any blood left. Probably,
So yeah, Laura, you are now kneeling in the cathedral, your blood forming a pool around you.
Just bleeding all over double.
Oh. Wait, I thought you didn't want to push her over the edge.
Whoops.
Tan, how does Tan react to this? Zombie's
Oh.
Zombie's putting himself on the spot.
Laura, I was expecting someone else.
Oh, that's probably the least empathetic.
Can
That
I
was-
say can I have one arm at a time now teleport in next to her? One
Well,
Or
That would
like
take-
skeleton.
Wouldn't that take separate turns?
No.
well, yeah,
like-
but after 10 seconds or something, one
Okay.
more arm appears and
Yeah.
another one.
Okay,
takes
you
place.
can basically stem the bleeding at least, and stop her from dying by just essentially growing bits of dead people, using bits of dead people to just clog up the wounds and create necromantic arms for her. Do you want to do that? Hello? Oh, Colin, a little bit wonky there for a second. Zombie,
Yes.
There we go.
you can use necrotic flesh
Well,
to...
I was gonna say, what I was gonna say is, wouldn't that just attach bones onto her stumps?
Yes, though with the power of the Skull Girl, at least as long as the Skull Girl's around, it would prevent her from bleeding out at least.
Yay.
It's
You could get
not a
raised as a
good way of doing
skull girl.
things, and if she turns, those skeletal arms will turn on you and try and rend your flesh apart. But
Fuck!
short-term solution.
Oh dear God.
That's horrible.
Well, I'm just gonna
God damn it.
by her own arms.
Tan, what do you do?
Oh,
I fused the skeleton arms to hers.
God damn shit.
Laura,
Wow.
on the
Now
verge
Laura,
of
I can't
death.
do shit.
Yeah, on the verge of
Well, I
death.
mean,
Unless
so-
Laura
Really-
objects.
I don't think Laura would be for becoming sort of a skullgirl slave.
Well, she
I
would
don't
be
think
a
Laura
skeletal
has the
slave.
energy to object either.
I mean,
To be fair.
Basically, what can happen is for right now, she can attach the arms, and then when Laura's had a chance to,
mhm.
get over the shock, then she can basically say, I'd rather die than have creepy skeleton hands shoved into my fucking flesh.
Let me just read. I'll just roll it. I'll just roll the decision. I don't know. Let me just roll it 100. If it's above 50, then she is gonna. Then she'll roll with it. If not, then she'll just say fuck you, and she'll probably end up dying of blood loss. Hey, she's rolling with it.
Okay, it's probably for the best, because if you
Yeah.
died, this power
She's
of the
rolling
roll
with
would
it for
revive
now,
you.
at least.
Yeah. In a not good way.
Yeah.
Okay, so, yeah, Laura, for the time being at least, is alive. Meanwhile, back with the other group.
Ugh. Oh god, that's fucking tense.
Okay, I don't know what to do now.
Well, you had to deal with the wacky
We're on the way to the
hijinks of-
Remoise! Cosine exclaims.
This is such a change in like such a change in pace.
Tone.
Like
It's like
Yeah.
death.
tone
Happiness.
tone went from fucking dark ass shit to the super happy.
to some like 90s family movie bullshit.
Did you see the detailed plan I sent you, Duhad?
Oh yes, sorry. Let me just.
Is this some
pull
Mission
this one
Impossible
up.
shit? Dun 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 dun.
Like
dun.
the spy mask
Wait,
they
shit,
have
that's not
on.
right. That's not right at all.
Oh, you should show me the spy mask. I want to see this.
Let me okay. Let me just pull across this this detailed plan here. Oh, listen. I'm gonna actually set that as the background image so that people can see it at home.
Detailed.
Okay, well, I'll send it in the
In the
main
as well,
chat.
yes, please do.
Assume that that Cosine is explaining this plan along the way.
Oh, okay. This ought to be good.
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna find.
Maybe you should read off this zombie.
Well, it's not words.
What?
Oh. Well, maybe you should just
I'm,
So
as
is
Duhad points it out.
I'm trying to
it-
like fucking open it up. It's being really.
are you
fucking-
gonna
Here.
pantomime
Sending-
it?
It's not wanting to, for some reason, actually exist.
Is Cosine gonna like pan?
Penn Island.
This is our
Okay.
detailed plan. Pantomime.
Okay, well,
Pantomime,
yeah, it's
say.
for some, yeah, okay. So for some fucking reason, it's not actually.
It's
Wait.
being like Pony Island.
Don't fucking bring up Pony Island with me.
Oh, the edge.
Nero.
Oh look, Nero died.
Okay, I can't fucking know. I can't
Yeah,
actually
I'm
show
here.
it to the people.
Oh
So
look, Laura now has zombie arm.
just explain it to me. Just explain it to me, so that
Oh, there it is.
so that the
there's the
people at home
picture.
can understand what's going on.
So,
Oh.
everyone arrives in a very nice line,
I can't see it.
and Cosine and Squiggly dress up in the trench coat.
I'm Bigsby Esquire.
Yeah, that's the actual journalist of
There we go. You can see it now.
a very famous journalist in the Skullgirls universe. I did my research.
I am Bixby Escort.
So we convinced the guard to let us in.
I don't care. Why does he have a microwave for a head?
I didn't know what to draw.
I love microwave head soldiers.
Then
Okay,
I go see
go
the
ahead, I
king, or
don't
we all go
care.
see the king, and I ask him for C4. C4! Then the king says, only if you beat my daughter in a melee. Then I beat Parasol in a melee. Then I ask for C4 again. He says, okay, while I'm at it, I'll adopt you and your sisters too.
Oh,
Cosine says, huzzah! Then
what about
we go and
us?
kill the Medici.
this is okay. I hope this works so we fuck the entire world and create our own universe.
You know what?
Because-
I'm okay with this plan working. I'm really okay with this plan working.
Because that would be great. Cosine becomes the royal prince. Oh god, that means he becomes the leader if with the king disappears.
Everyone else I can't be bothered to draw in detail.
Oh, if Drunken.
Yeah, I couldn't really think of how to draw everyone else. So.
If Drunken
I
has
love
anything to say in it, it's not going to end well.
Well, Drunkard's gotta get an opportunity.
Drinking.
How's it going?
Tracking.
Roberto's like, all right, well,
This.
frankly, you've shot down my proposal of just actually talking to them, so
I
let's
guess
go with
this
the
will-
child's idea.
Yeah, what's the worst that could happen? We're only trusting a 10-year-old to do this for us.
How did you
Nothing.
know my age? Perfectly. I'm surprised you remember.
I just guessed, I swear to God. Wow. That's awesome.
Well,
Do I get a bonus for that?
No.
Oh.
So you
I get a bonus to nothing.
I was gonna say it was a bonus to nothing, but I was just like,
our
I
motley
get
crew.
an RP bonus to myself.
So our motley crew makes their way to the palace, procuring a. Is that a horse mask?
No,
No, that is
a mask
Bigby
of
Esquire's
Bixby.
face.
Oh, okay.
He's
okay.
the Big
What?
Bang Wolf. The
So-
Big Bang
so-
Wolf
oh,
is
right,
the
he's the wolf.
journalist.
He's the wolf. Never mind.
Yeah,
okay.
he's a
So,
He's the
okay,
Big
get it,
Bang
Bigsby.
Wolf, though.
Bigsby.
Yeah.
That's cute. Okay, so do you get a Bigsby mask?
This looks
Yes,
like Hotline
if I-
Miami
If
stuff.
I can find one, sure.
Oh, of
This
course.
is
of course.
Hotline Miami stuff.
Okay,
You
so
can-
I
Oh my
assume-
god, you should crudely make one so it looks like 10-year-old drawing.
Yes.
Yes. I could do that.
So
I'd help draw it with her, and it'll look worse. It looks like two 10-year-olds drew it.
Okay, so I'm assuming that's squiggly on the bottom since you're out of children, aside from cosine.
Yes.
That's why she's blue.
Slowly running out of children. Anyway,
Oh.
okay, so our wacky
Too many
tree-
kids.
our wacky team.
You're out of.
That's hilarious. Imagine what happened to her are happening to your head.
Oh God. Okay, so yeah,
You are out of children.
our motley band of wacky heroes made their way over to the Renoir Palace.
Some of them stumbling.
Some of them a bit more drunk than others. The guard out
The
front.
occasional skeleton.
Hey, at least we have someone to replace Laura if Laura dies.
That's
Can
true.
I-
Yeah. To be fair,
Except a bit more filled with melancholy.
Here.
Can I occasionally help like Tekken stand up and not bust her face?
You were helping Tekken to not collapse and drown her own vomit.
Yeah, that would be
and
bad.
she just has at some point loaded up her pockets with all the booze she could find in Laura's cabinets.
Well, I
which
mean,
wasn't
she's not going to
really
be using
particularly
it.
hard.
Okay, so as the two children dress as a man in a wolf suit, the drunken child-looking person reeking of booze being supported by a what is your character in this one? Dancer?
Who, mine?
Yeah.
Oh.
G.
Laura.
It's Luna.
Luna, sorry, Jeremy.
What is Luna?
There's two Lauras.
Luna
I
is
think she's
female.
a human.
Yeah,
No,
she's
no.
a human.
What is her? What? I'm trying to describe the character.
Oh, she's a blue-haired chick.
In broad
Uh,
terms,
Oh God.
In broad terms.
Blue-haired chick.
okay, a nondescript woman with blue hair supporting a
Oh.
drunken child.
She's kind of tan-looking. Happy?
A
Like,
tan
what?
woman with blue hair.
She's
You've already got a
average,
tan woman.
A
God's sake.
child.
average height.
Okay.
Well endowed.
Well endowed.
A
She's among
generic
the
looking
teens.
tan woman with blue hair and huge breasts supporting a child who is drunk.
It's
Accompanied by another pair of children wearing a wolf mask.
who are also well endowed.
A pair of very, very, very disheveled looking noble, people
Noble.
of good money.
Noble.
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 And
Helicopter.
also, a wizard, a magician, walked down the street and approached the guards who were, in front of the gates to the Renoir Palace.
Oh, this is not. And we're her escorts, is what we should be like.
Suffice to say, the guards look a little confused. Halt! No one may enter the palace.
Pretty
Out of
sure
my
I-
business.
Probably tell. Most of us are from the circus down the street.
That
No,
does-
no, shush.
Excuse her, she's drunk. We're the entourage. We're Bigsby's entourage. Don't mind us.
I'm afraid we
Yes.
cannot let a drunken child into the palace, and also,
Into the palace.
I'm pretty sure that's not Bigsby.
I am 18, you motherfucker.
Yes, it's
Please
not a
stop
child.
vomiting on my shoes.
Who are you to question Bigsby Esquire?
That voice is convincing.
I exclaim at the guard.
Are you waving around your hands dramatically while you do so?
Yes.
Your tiny baby
Hands.
hands.
Well, they've got they're hanging down low in the end.
like you're waving around your sleeves.
Yeah.
Also, there's a crisis going on, so you should probably believe us anyways.
Yes,
Yeah,
the crisis, the bombing. The bombing during
The
the start
bombing.
of wartime. That is definitely the time when we want to let strangers into the palace.
Hey, we're
Well,
your only hope.
no.
What's your other choice?
Let me ask you, sir. I am Bigsby Esquire, the greatest journalist of all time. Now, would you rather you let in me, an innocent stranger, into your palace, and what's the worst I'm going to do? Nothing. But if you really decide to keep me out, I'm going to write in my paper all about how you, sir, does he have like a name badge on?
No.
Okay. How you, sir, Mr. Guard, how you were the one who stopped the people from learning about what the kingdom is doing to protect them and their families. Do you want that on your shoulders?
You'll cause an uprising.
The guards just stare at you. By the way, the wolf mask is like a rubber affair. It's not actually like moving, so you're just sort of like sort of wobbling as you go on the speech.
It's like one of those presidential masks.
Eventually, Roberto
Just
just
has
sort of
like
steps forward and hands the guard a couple of papers, and he's like, "Oh, right this way, sir."
Bullshit.
He pats Squiggly on the back through the code and says, "You all did a very lovely job."
Does it look like he's patting cosine on the butt?
Yes. It kind of looks like that.
Tekken kind of gently bumps into them and goes, "You all did a shitty job at that."
Oh.
Don't be an asshole.
What a melancholy kid. What a weird
Don't be an
kid.
asshole, Tekken. This is why you don't get laid.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
I don't get laid
Where did
because
that
everyone thinks I'm a kid.
You're not a.
I'm 18.
I don't think. I know you're not a kid.
Inside
Cup-
inside the
Cup's not
palace.
enough for you?
This is so not necessary.
Wow, this is weird.
This has gone to creepy town. So anyway, inside
18-year-old. It's not
Just,
creepy.
Okay,
God,
but
what
you're
is your
talking
problem?
about sex and looking like a child, and
yeah, that's super creepy.
one of you's drunk, and it's just
Oh my
weird.
god, this is going to weird places. Anyway, inside the palace, you were greeted by the steward, who looks hassled and extremely, unhappy to be dealing with another thing at this point. He looks over all of you, and even to Roberto and fuck, I can't remember the name of Salim.
I hate that
Celine.
guy.
Salim, thank you. Does basically barely acknowledges them with a nod, and just sort of goes, "What is it I can do for you?"
I'm going to let them speak. They seem to know what they're doing.
Roberto says, "We have information. We have important information about about the attacks for the king."
And we wish to speak to him about private matters.
The
Kinky.
steward just sort of gives you a withering glare and says, "The king and queen are seeing no one right now. We are in a state of emergency. It is
Well, of
most
course they
important."
aren't seeing anyone. Aren't they married?
I will ask you to watch your tongue, young lady.
It was too good of an opportunity to pass up.
God,
No,
Tekken, you're
pass
going
out.
to get us thrown out of the palace.
That's the idea.
Look, I'm sorry to shoo you
Okay.
out,
Are you?
but I'm afraid we are in a bit of a crisis right now. If you have information, please give it to to one of our heads of security. They will be able to take care of that matter far more effectively than the king, who has very important things to deal with right now.
Can you please direct us to where we are to hand in this information?
Yes.
Why is there a bombing going on outside my house? Dear
He
God.
starts pointing you down the hall when a tall man with slicked back black hair
Thought you were about to say slick
interrupts
back
him
hair.
and
Slip near.
puts a hand on the steward's shoulder and says, "I'll take it from here."
His ugly face killed everybody.
Hello.
Do I
Yes.
recognize this man?
Roll. No, you would have absolutely no reason to know him.
Okay.
He kind of looks over all of you and says, you have information about the attack.
Yes, we do.
Please. Come this way." He gestures you down a different hallway than the one the steward was suggesting you go. to touch the guards.
Okay. We follow.
Mm-hmm.
He leads you. He leads you first down a hallway and then down a flight of stairs, until you find yourselves in what appears to be a rather large, like military compound. Like not like a full on base, but like a training room. But not like a training room filled with weaponry.
Oh, like a bunker-ish thing?
Kind of, but like a lot of the stuff here looks really weird. Like there's like stuff here that you've never seen in use before.
Oh. Okay, like testing stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Another slightly older man is working at a bench nearby, but does not seem to, notice you guys entering. The black-haired man shows you to a table and, asks, "Would you like anything to drink?"
I'm good.
I got nothing for her.
Your strongest whiskey.
I'm afraid we aren't permitted to drink on the job.
Okay, water will do.
Anything else?
Cosine clicks his fingers. 2 glasses of milk. Here, thanks.
The man gives you a completely expressionless stare and then says, "Of course." He kind of like claps his hands, and a group of young women carrying the orders that you had just placed walk out and lay them down in front of you at the table.
Thank you.
I
Cheerio.
take 1 glass of milk in each hand, and one of my arms like snakes its way into the trench coat, and the other one lifts up to my mouth.
The man gives you another emotionless stare and then turns his attention to the rest of the group. Now, what is it exactly that you had to tell us?
Hello?
Hello? Sorry, the call is being a bit wonky right now. You guys still there?
I'm still here.
I am here.
Okay.
Out of interest,
Okay.
who's hosting?
Well, Nero's out. I think it's Duhad, right?
Possibly. Okay, so where do you? All right, so the guy kind of looks at the kids in the trench coat, and then turns his attention back to the rest of the group, and says, "Now, what can you tell me about the attack?"
What can you tell me about the Reapers?
What do you want to know?
Have a moment.
Half a moment.
Okay.
We were so fucking loud. Holy shit!
Oh, you had a bomb in your house too? I had like fucking fireworks going off in my background.
First of all, may I please ask who you are? I say with my milk moustache.
He nods his head slightly and says, "I am the head of the Royal Arms Development branch of the Royal Army. My name is ultimately unimportant. However,
That's an
I assure
interesting
you
name.
that I am very interested in hearing about the recent troubles we've been having. Any information you could give me would be invaluable to the defense of our beloved Canopy Kingdom."
Well, we could use a hand, you know.
Laura could use
God-
a hand too.
God
Oh, yes.
damn it. If only Tekken actually knew what had happened.
Yeah. He nods his head slightly and says, "I understand, though believe me, we will have the issue well in hand soon enough. At
No,
this
you
point, your role in these matters is probably at an end. However, any information you could give us would be very helpful."
Oh man, do we
I
got
just
a
realized
game changer
that-
for you?
They think that there's been like terrorist bombings, and so asking them for
God damn it. Call is...
Yeah,
Oh.
you're
Sorry, call on wonky. But yes, no, asking for bombs is probably not a good idea.
yeah
Yes.
during times of terrorist
Yeah.
attacks. Okay.
could just
Laser's-
tell
Too bad.
them
I'm going to
about-
ask them anyway.
Oh.
Dang it.
No. No, don't.
Well, you
Please.
see, the issue that you've had is related to the emergence of a new skull girl.
You notice, while the man in front of you doesn't react, the man at the desk suddenly starts and drops what he was working on, and is now obviously paying close attention to what's being said.
Yeah, I saw it with my own eyes.
Why didn't you see it with someone else's eyes?
How interesting.
We all did.
Go home, Tekken. You're drunk.
We all did. We all
You know.
did, Tekken. No kidding.
He kind of
I'm not
staples,
as think as you drunk.
he staples
Not
his
us
fingers. Staples his fingers together. You know, the Renoirs, glorious and righteous leaders as they may be, have always had a blind spot for the Skull Girl. It's a shame. It is such a near and present danger to our beloved Canopy Kingdom.
Yeah, we sure like to get rid of it too.
Indeed. Where did you see the Skull Girl?
At the site of the explosion.
I see.
Yep.
In that case,
Along
I have
with
a
all the dead
feeling that
babies.
our brave men and women in the field are going to find themselves
Dead.
outmatched.
Dead would be
Well-
the right word.
Way to put it bluntly.
Significantly.
Okay.
Your candor is noted.
This is a
Yes.
kid's game.
This is rated.
He,
I think-
P13.
he kind of
Though that weird
you
scene
know, kind of
before.
like lifts a hand
kinda-
and offers it to you in general and says, "I believe you might be able to help us after all. Would you be willing to assist the kingdom in its time of need?"
Well, nothing in life is free, but sure.
Indeed. You
I-
random word spouting individual.
Luna, let's try that one more time. Well, he wouldn't know actually my
No.
name.
Is-
I guess my name's not that important either. Then
No. But that can change.
my name is important. That could change.
The,
I'll
I
take his
turn-
hand and shake it.
I'll also shake his hand. I'll be like, all right.
Oh God! You're both gonna shake either one of you or either both of you are gonna take one hand each and gonna shake it, or it's gonna be a weird, awkward like three-way handshake.
yeah,
Eh,
Or we just wait turns.
one kind of awkward
No.
handshaking.
well, there's
lineup
three of us.
later.
Technically, there's three of us. One of us is gonna not have a hand.
Well, they can always
there's-
grab something else.
There's
he,
4 of us.
After shaking your hands, he stands up and says, "How do you think it is best to deal with this current Skullgirl situation, based on what you've seen of this newly emerged Skullgirl?"
Well, they're after the Medicis. That's one thing.
How convenient for the rest of the kingdom.
It is convenient.
Well,
I must
let me
admit.
tell you what
So
I
maybe-
need from you and why I need it.
Please,
C4 is not going to
tell
help.
me.
Oh my God!
I need a lot of C4.
C4.
Uh-huh.
Why, pray tell us
Enough
that?
to level a skyscraper.
What the... Okay.
What?
For the first time, you actually see a tight little smile stretch across the man's face. How interesting.
It's like a little child asking for
It is a little child asking for explosives.
I want to blow a building.
It's like Roadrunner
And-
asking for Acme explosives.
Yeah, and what exactly would you
You mean
like
Wile E.
with
Coyote?
all of these
Whatever.
explosives, Mr. Wolf?
Well,
That's
the wish is the key to all of this. If we can get it working.
Indeed, if we could.
The wish involved myself and my friends, I say as I Actually, I won't do that. Okay.
Yeah, you could lie and say we're
No,
all
no,
included.
like just step off Squiggly's shoulders and onto the table and start pacing as you explain what's going on.
Well, no, I was gonna pull apart the trench coat as if to show Squiggly there.
Hey, don't do it. That'd be
But-
amazing.
Okay, then I pull apart the trench coat and show Squiggly.
So he's looking extremely awkward and like she's been under a trench coat for the last hour.
She's really sweaty because it's been.
She's really sweaty.
The
She
heat's
keeps on
in
rubbing
check.
her eyes because like the lights are blinding her because she's been in total darkness for God knows how long.
She's not used to it like cosine is.
Yes, she hasn't got her bottom of the trench coat experience in yet.
Oh fuck! That did that thing again.
So you say that you and your friends are the key.
Yes. Her wish
The door.
allows us, only us, to be able to defeat her.
That's true.
So how would you propose going about dealing with that?
I am back.
Are you going to? Oh, hello,
Well-
Avila. Are you going to help us bring down your friend?
Of course. I need the C4 for 2 reasons that I think you'll find very appealing. You see, we strap the C4 all the way up and down the Medici building. Because I know that she plans to attack the Medici. So when she does, she won't stand a chance when we set off all of the explosives. Then, either myself or one of your teams can go in and get the skull heart for yourself from the remains.
The man's smile just starts spreading as the older man finally gets up and walks over, pale and clearly disturbed. You can't be serious.
This is the only way we got. You got a better idea?
What you
Oh, but I
You
am.
could kill thousands of people.
And the Skullgirl could kill millions.
This is insane. There has to be a better way than blowing up a large building in the middle of the city.
Well,
Excuse me,
yeah.
Mr. German Man. Would you happen to have a multi-dimensional portal I could use?
Not yet I don't, but as you mention it,
You have to
me
wait
here.
till Skullgirls too.
Keep me posted on that, because I want to go home.
Well, you could go to Lab Zero for that.
yeah. The black-haired man, looks at the older gentleman and quickly, his smile fades. The good doctor's correct. We can't make such a flagrant attack on our own people. The primary goal of our organization needs to be to protect people from the Skullgirl.
Well, you could evacuate that building. I mean, there's a lot of people in that area anyways. They have to be
I
evacuated.
give a death stare to Luna. We aren't evacuating the Medici. Okay.
I didn't say the Medici. I just meant the other people.
No, we just do a general evacuation and make sure everyone knows, except for the Medici, so that we can make sure that only the guilty explode. It's going to take a lot of legal battles before we've got a thorough idea of who's guilty and who's not. But we will get there, damn it.
No, okay, in hindsight, that was really stupid.
You get rid of the Medici and the Skullgirl, and you get the Skull Heart, and yet you
Two
still
teleports in.
turn down my plan? Can you come up with anything better?
I'm sorry, young man. Yes, young man. But I'm afraid it's quite out of the question. He
Well,
puts a hand on Cosine's back and starts kind of leading him off a little bit. Let me
Why?
explain to you how these grown-up matters tend to work.
Oh fuck! You're gonna get your ass beat.
hold on. Hold on a second.
It's gonna be
Why?
great. It's gonna be-
Okay, let's say that plan doesn't work. It's not so great because we can't kill all those people. But if we have right here the key to getting rid of the Skullgirl, why are you turning it away?
The older gentleman shakes his head. We have to stop the Skullgirl, and obviously it would be great if we could isolate the Skull Heart and remove it from play, remove it from being able to endanger other people. But it is imperative that the people of the Canopy Kingdom are protected as our first and primary objective. Without that, we're a little better than the Medici.
Well, they're not protected right now. You're not doing a good job of that right now.
I appreciate your frustration, young lady, but you have to understand that we can't just assume that because we are not doing a good enough job right now, that means we can abandon all of our morals and just start killing people.
least
No,
let me
it's not
speak to the
abandoning
king.
your morals.
The older
Let me
man
it's
kind
speak
of
to the
good.
king about this.
kneels next to you and very quietly whispers. He leans down, very quietly whispers, "Keep your mouth shut. When you leave here, clap your hands twice. My girls will provide you with what you need."
Okay.
Okay.
I shake his hand again.
Yeah. He stands back up and says slightly louder, "I'm sorry, but that's just the way the world is."
Yes. Oh God.
Well, I guess
I
there's
like
nothing we can do.
Yeah, sounds
We'll
like
have
a
to fig-
shitty.
I guess
Let's-
we're just gonna have to figure something else out.
Wait. Don't be hasty. The older man hurries back to his things, and the black-haired man just sort of watches him with a mildly bemused expression as he starts pulling out like weird bits of arm bracers and some
Stuff.
strange guns and stuff. It's like, this
Cybernetic
thing's here.
arms to replace Laura.
Loris. No,
Well, you
she's
don't
going
know
to be
that.
dead.
Yeah,
I know, but
robotic
You don't
arms to replace someone's arms. It's
just
going to
in
happen
case you
eventually.
need them, here you go, kids.
I've got a bunch of instruments here for some reason. I don't know why I have these. Anyway, here we go. He pulls out a couple of sets of rather nice-looking inventory armor. Here, if you're going to go and risk your lives to protect the city, the very least the kingdom can do is provide you with something to help protect you. We've not really been able to put as much resources as we wanted to into anti-Skullgirl programs, but me and my colleague have been working diligently to prepare for such a day in which our anti-Skullgirl technology would be of use to the kingdom.
Interesting.
Hmm.
What organization are you?
As my colleague mentioned earlier, we're with the military. We are the research and development branch of the Canopy Kingdom's army. Though, personally, he points to his friend, to his colleague, and says, we've been working on the side in preparing for just such an eventuality. We believe the Renoirs are maybe a little behind the times in terms of the danger posed by the Skullgirl.
I'd say you're about right on that one.
Unfortunately so, yes.
Well, it's been a pleasure. I take the armor.
Please,
Well,
if
I'll see you
need
later.
anything at all, anything, just come back here and ask. I'm sorry that we can't do more to help
Right.
you.
No problem.
Yeah.
Guess we'll figure something out.
Yeah, we'll help you.
Yeah.
Yep.
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 We're not a morally. We're not a
So-
morally bad party. Blows up a building
Since
with
we're
all
just
these
sort of like
people.
looking around, like, weren't we gonna try a little harder, guys?
No. No, come with us, you idiot. Don't be an idiot.
Cosine leans down to look at her from standing on her shoulders, and
By the
he
way,
says,
just
"It's
for the
fine."
record, this is it's fine that that's the position they're currently in. But I just wanted to be stated that because of the fact that he was led away for a bit, he hopped off her shoulders, walked over, had a conversation, went back over, then crawled back up on Squiggly's shoulders with the trench coat.
And
in hand.
Squiggly was okay with this.
Squiggly's basically just sort of like, okay, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Damn, I never knew Squiggly to be so submissive.
She's just trying to be
Chicka
nice.
chicka bow wow.
Oh, not like that. Whoa, not what I meant.
Go home, kids.
God,
Go
I'll
home.
fucking stab all of you. Anyway,
That's not what I meant. Whoa, god
It's
damn
time.
it.
It's time to stop.
what does cosine say?
It's never time to stop.
Oh no.
Thank you for all of your
What?
assistance.
What time
hope
is
to
it?
see you all.
Lolly time.
Oh, he was going to say something to Squiggly, who was deeply confused.
Oh
about
no,
the
no.
fact-
He says, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Okay. As you leave the R&D lab, you cosine has the opportunity to signal.
Dear God Almighty.
Clap, clap.
A
Clap,
group
clap, clap.
of a group of young women, the same ones who served you your drinks earlier, are suddenly standing to the side of you, like just kind of like lined up as if just waiting for orders on against a wall. You don't think any of
They
them is
happen-
older than the age of 20?
Sorry?
Oh. None of them are over the age of 20.
Yeah, they're all very
Okay.
young.
Oh, yeah.
And the,
are
the
they- do
youngest
they
of
all
whom
happen-
looks like a fucking child. Like, these are... It is mildly unnerving that, this guy has so thoroughly trained such young people.
Well, I was going
Sorry, what was that? Sorry,
God damn it.
running it into internet problems again. Say it again, Tom.
Do they happen to be wearing nurses' outfits?
Not yet, they're not.
Oh.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, time for us to go.
They follow you as you leave the palace, and we will pick up again with Laura's new arms, new skeleton arms, the proto-holidays, a giant pile of C4, and whatever the fuck Sign is doing. Next time on Skullgirls.
Dear God.
I'm looking forward to this. Dun, 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 dun.
We're going to blow up a building.
All of you may take 3 experience points. And
Okay, as soon as I get an actual base, I swear to God, at the end of every Let's Roleplay episode of JoJo, I'm going to do the riff.
Yes, please. Okay, wait. Next time.